Hello and welcome to this introduction to YourPMO. YourPMO is brought to you by Project in a Box. We've taken our very popular multi-user platform, Small Team, Enterprise and Live Editions, and made this available to individual users. This is hosted by us securely online. The functionality is slimmed slightly to make it more focused and easy to adopt for an individual user. So what does it include? Let's have a quick look. As a user, you can set up projects based on methodologies, and you can also group these into portfolios for analysis and also for reporting purposes. Let's have a look in a portfolio and select a project to explore further. Here's our project with its navigation diagram and methodology laid out for us. We can simply point and click our way through the process to find the documentation that we need for our project. This will be templates, but can also be additional material that you choose to add to your project. The system allows you to version control your content and keep it all together in one place for ease of management. As you progress through the processes, you're displayed the documents that are recommended for the particular type of methodology that you are in. We provide a broad range of methodologies that you can use within your PMO. These are all provided off the shelf and are essentially the same methods as are used by our corporate customers. The system includes powerful capabilities for managing your project controls. Automatically, data on your plan is extracted whenever the file is checked back in. This doesn't matter whether it's a Microsoft project plan, a planner file or Excel, and that's held in a central database. That means we can easily show you anytime you want to the current plan for the project. If your project is part of a portfolio, then you can easily jump and see all the plans within the portfolio. And as well as that, you can very easily apply standard analyses. So here, if we want to find all the overdue tasks in this portfolio, we can go and find that immediately. Very simple and straightforward for you to use. Exactly the same approach applies to resources, risks and issues as well. So here's my project resource chart. Here's the resource chart for my portfolio. And if I want to go and see risks and issues, I can just select that theme from the controls, and I can see my project risks or perhaps my portfolio risks. And again, I can use some analysis to look at all those with a probability of greater than 50%, and we can narrow that down to key risks that we need to be focusing on in the project. Of course, if we want to personalize the analysis, we can do that from the Windows application. When we think about reporting on our project, as well as the project controls data we've collected, other materials such as benefits and finances and quality data is collected using other templates within the project. We can then report on that very easily by coming to the dashboard, selecting the type of report we'd like to run, and then creating that into the space here. And here we can see the poster report on our project, bringing together finances, benefits, description and commentary and status information, plans, risks and issues, images, benefits lift, highlight, reporting, etc. all pulled together into one place very easily for us to see. Reporting in the browser app, which is what we're looking at here, allows us to see the data very easily. This can be run from a tablet or a smartphone, and in fact we can interact with most of what we need to do on projects, certainly the day in, day out activities of creating projects, working on documentation, basic reporting, etc. all from the browser app. So you can do that on your smartphone or on your tablet, as long as you've got connection back to our server over the internet. With YourPMO though, we also go further than other vendors and don't just provide you with a browser interface, but you can also use our fully featured Windows application. You can install this on your desktop, your laptop, etc. This will also connect back to the server using secure web services, but this gives you a much richer environment with which to work when you're at your desk. So you can select and manage your projects in exactly the same way as we did earlier. But here, when we're working with our documents and files, we can drag and drop access in and out, so we can pull files on and off the application from our desktop. We can integrate with our Outlook for sending and receiving things, and we can also drag out of Outlook straight into here for files as well. When it comes to reporting here, we can also report directly to Word reports, making them very easy to print and pass on to your colleagues and managers, etc. And the great news is that your PMO isn't going to cost you the earth. We provide your PMO in its standard personal arrangement in 2 different packages. You can either buy it monthly or annually. Monthly, you make the purchase, we'll charge you the first month's fee that day and the next month's fee the same day the next month, unless you cancel it. And you'll have immediate access to the functionality, including an example project and some tutorials to help you get up and running. Same with annual arrangement, you'll be recharged the same day the next year. The storage size is slightly larger, and this represents much better value as you're committing over a year. Should you be interested in accessing the same functionality for multi-users, something we already do for many of our customers, you can also buy that here with the Live Edition subscription. Okay, I hope you found that a useful introduction to your PMO. There are further detailed videos available covering some of the key topics. Thank you very much.